everybody, this is your girl Mighty Touch Baby coming back to you with a new video. I want to talk about Power Book 2 Ghost, the final season, season 4. Now I know you guys are not used to me reviewing Ghost and Power, but let me tell you, baby, I wasn't around last year, I'm around this year, and I'm going to give it to you what I got. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday and a great work week. And you know what? Let's put this week to the end. Let's talk about review of episode 1. I Don't Die Easy. So we up here at the hospital. And Monet is up here. She was looking pretty bad. Didn't think that she was going to make it. But remember the title, I Don't Die Easy. Anyway, we up here looking at her former husband, her late husband. Hey, boo, you had to go. She wasn't playing no games with Lorenzo. Because Lorenzo, he did too much. He went and killed her son, Zeke. And look at my girl. My girl right there. I love this look on Mary right here. And I like when she up here have that confused look like, why? Why this happened to me? Girl, you know why this happened to you, Monet. You was treacherous. And I had loved your character. Anyway, so she's up here talking to the dead ghosts of her ex-husband, her late husband, and Dante, better known as Mecca. And you know Mecca's in the room. I don't think I have a video or clip of Mecca, but you know what? He was there, him and his fine self. And you have to go see the episode to look at him. And who came and appeared? Zeke. She gonna ask Zeke for forgiveness and tell Zeke that she want another chance to be a mother with her kids that's left here. What? And the look that he had, there was the same look I gave her when I had to freeze this frame and look at her again. Like, baby, I know you did not just tell this young man that you want another chance to be the mama to your other kids. You weren't even there for him. You was Auntie Monet, remember? And look at that, just trifling. You should have been Mother Monet to him. But you know what? I kind of understand because you knew your son wasn't ready for that life. And at the end of the day, that was not Lorenzo's son. That was Mecca's son. And Lorenzo, he didn't even have a clue until the end. Anyway, so we know last season Kanan got shot at the warehouse by Brayden. And you know what? I'm glad you got shot, Kanan. Leave Brayden alone. But he gonna still come for Brayden. Anyway, he want to be the big bad wolf in the terror in the streets. But you know what? He got slowed down a little bit. But that didn't stop him from doing what he normally do. Kanan being Kanan. Kanan went to Brayden's family house and went to go beat up Brayden's brother so they can go and talk about where Brayden was at. But you know what? They ain't work out. So that's how we end up at the scene with him in the penthouse getting patched up because he was up there leaking everywhere. And your girl Effie was up there calming him down. And you know what? It's kind of sad because I kind of like the two of them together because I know they understood each other. Anyway, let's get into it. So, Method Man, our man Davis McLean. Davis was being Davis. We know Davis ain't faithful to his wife. Here he is with two women in the shower. You just nasty, David. Just nasty, Davis. But you know what? That's Davis being Davis because Davis going to be selfish to the end. And there we go, Tyreek calling Davis, asking him for help because he's right here between a rock and a hard place. And he have nowhere to go. But Davis clearly made it known to him he can't help him at this time because he's getting disbarred and he just have a lot going on with his own self. But I understand that Tyreek, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. You got to reach out to everybody who can help you. And right about now, you ain't got nobody because everybody that you work with, your organization, had turned against you. And they all still next to Noma. Man, when you get them, go do what you got to do, Tyreek, because you said revenge on everybody. And I hope you fulfill that dream. Anyway, let's get on to the hospital. So Drew and Diana got a call at the hospital saying that Monet was waking up. Diana was there and everything, but Drew is not letting this go, everybody. Drew is like, look, I don't care what you say. Monet must die. Can you picture having kids and your kids say you got to die and they going to actually plan your death? Ain't nobody ever say, you know what, we're going to be bad parents or we're going to try to mess your lives up. But I don't think anybody is worth a bullet, especially your parent. But these two here, these psychopaths, may they get what's coming to them. And especially Drew behind, because Drew was like, look, you don't understand. I can't take no more. I want to get out. But I wish there was another way for you to get out other than trying to kill your mama. And you know what? Diana's having a change of heart, everybody, because we eventually found out why in episode 2. But we ain't going to talk about it here in episode 1, because episode 1 is that episode. Look at this right here. These two get on my nerves, Lord Jesus. And I can't wait till Paz die. No, no offense to the actress who played Paz. You doing your job, which is to get on my nerves. But I love you better in Orange is the New Black. You was a horrible mother in that show. Anyway, but I just want to say this. Your son, I can't stand him. I mean, when the old season of Power came on and your auntie got killed, you was trying to act like you was about that life. How did that turn out for you? Yep, we wait. Oh, that turned out just great for you, right? You became a DEA, and who's your number one target? The daggone St. Patrick family. When are y'all gonna ever learn to leave the St. Patrick's family alone? I would have never went after them. He up there promising his mama he gonna be okay. Side note, this is out here where I work at. I said, oh, look at that. They went there and cleaned up for them to go and film there. Because normally it smell like dog poop. And you people know y'all wrong for that. Y'all don't even clean up over there, but you clean up to do this movie right here. The most you clean up is that right there. Anyway, so David's at his house. He was on the phone and he was talking to somebody. And who come in? Noma and her right hand man, Obi. Hey, Obi Kenobi. Anyway, so Obi walked in with Noma, and Davis McLean was like, I ain't putting this gun down because I don't trust him. And you're right, Davis, you can't trust him. And Obi was like, here, you going to put your gun down? We're going to talk to you. And look at that. So anyway, Braden had went home to took Becca home after being kidnapped by Drew. And his father had the audacity to call the people that Braden hang out with jungle monkeys. What? And we let them get away with putting that on Power? Hell with him. And you know what? I got to remember, this is just a darn TV show. Because a person like me would try to go find him, bust his head down clean to the white meat. Anyway, Becca, girl, you look strong out there too. Your daddy up here, look what she's doing. Look what you guys are doing to her. Your daughter's on drugs, sir. And she looked just like that girl from White Boy Rick. At one point, I thought it was her. But I had to remember, those are two different actresses. But they look just alike. Anyway, Becca was like, don't tell my brother he can't come around here. He's still family and we need him. You know what? Becca, I don't think you're going to make it. I think you're going to drive her to overdose. But what's your guys' opinion at the bottom? I hope she don't, but I like her. Hey, Braden. So anyway, Braden was up here giving his father the business about the racist comment that he made. And his father ain't trying to hear it. He's like, look, I done sacrificed a lot for this family. You messed up the family and your uncle. Let's not forget Braden. Braden killed his uncle. Didn't he kill his uncle last time? I could have sworn Braden pushed his uncle off that darn balcony. You guys let me know. Anyway, so Braden, Davis is up here calling Tyreek in the car and telling Tyreek that there's a hit on him and Braden from Normal for 100,000. Correct me if 100,000 or 10,000. I believe it was 100,000. Well, anyway, they got a target on them, and they got people in the network going to kill them. Now y'all know darn well these two boys ain't that darn serious for Normal to have me to sit here in my grown big age, gonna have me to believe that you up here on some John Wick stuff on these two college boys who barely got out of high school. Norma, if you don't go sit your fake John Wick having self down up here, got the boy running for their life, act like they John Wick and got these people up here willing to gun him down and gonna look at the darn thing. Look at Kane. Kane was up there looking for him too. But Effie was like, y'all ain't gonna get my boo. I'm gonna warn him. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to Detective Young. DEA Young. Agent Young, you had to go. Ain't nobody told you to go investigate the St. Patrick's. Ain't nobody told you. Even our girl, Blanca, told you. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Detective Agent Young. But oh no, Agent Young wanna go rumble with the bee, huh? You gonna go up here and mess with Tyreek. Tyreek ain't one to play with. He ain't gonna give you much conversation. Tyreek was sitting there like, I don't know you. And you had the audacity to tell Tyreek that Angela was your auntie. Boy, you the dumbest thing ever made. And when you gonna do that for? Because Tyreek was like, oh yeah? So Angela was your auntie? You know what? I never could stand that hoe. I'm paraphrasing it. He ain't say like that, y'all. That's just me. Anyway, he let him know he never could stand her. And you know what? And she's the reason why his family broke up. See, let me tell y'all something right now. If y'all gonna be some homebreakers, y'all better be ready to go and suffer the consequences, because these people got some kids. Some kids gonna go and be like Tyreek, gonna come and put a bullet in your behind. Anyway, Tyreek was not here for it, and he killed Agent Young right then and there in the spot and try to make it seem like the other shooter killed him. But you know what? Not everybody buying that story. You know, got a few people on the college campus that they talking mess. You know, just like what they normally do in college. You know, they hear stuff, they gonna sit there and put their own little spin to make it more interesting. But you know what, Tyreek? I think you running out of lives, yo, because you up here doing some crazy stuff now. You killing DEA agents, you killing cops, you doing a Tommy move. Anyway, so here's Kane. Kane spotted Tyreek, and he was getting ready to go put a bullet in Tyreek. But look who's walking behind. There go Drew. Drew's walking behind, like trying to stop Tyreek. Trying to stop Kane, because Tyreek done called Drew and said, if he bothers me, I'ma tell him what you and Diana did to y'all mother. And Drew up here like, you better stop playing. Ain't nobody playing with you, Drew. How you gonna go to threaten Braden's sister and up here got this girl scared for her life, until now you up here panicking because you know what Monet gonna do to you? Anyway, let's talk about him. Detective Carter, John Carter. Mm. Michael Ealy, boy, I know this right here is going to be a dark season, but you looking fine. Go ahead and give that confessional, detective. But I know that detective is fine. Look who's right back. Paz, I can't stand you. Detective Carter. I'm Paz, what's going on? My son, he got killed. He was investigating St. Patrick. He was investigating Tyreek St. Patrick. Okay, you ain't learned nothing from your sister and your brother. You want to die too? See, Tyreek ain't playing with you. Tyreek will put a bullet in your behind and sit here and say what y'all want for dinner. Anyway, y'all going to the big bad wolf. I don't think he's a good cop. I personally think he's a bad cop. I think he's a devil. What do you guys think? It's something about Detective Carter. I don't trust him. Anyway, Michael Ealy, you're a good actor and I love you, boo. This is all I got for you for now. I got to give y'all some more videos. This your girl, Midas Touch Baby. Bye.